What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Deep South Vape Show.
What's up, everybody?
Oh my god, you're right. Your audio is too loud. You were just pegging at the damn meter.
Oh, fuck. The one time my damn audio is too damn good.
Yeah, you're sitting right on the mic or something because that bitch is loud, nice and loud. Yeah. I guess it decided to juice itself up a little bit tonight.
Yep.
Oh no, I minimized the damn window. Don't do that. Here we go with that bullshit. The words are scrolling for a reason.
We are buffering on my end on YouTube.
On your end?
We are buffering.
I ain't got no buffer on my end.
Oh no, we're good now. We good. We good now.
So, where do we want to start off tonight at?
How about we start off with your buffet?
Be a good place to start, I reckon. Where to start? I got shit on chargers everywhere. Because I waited till tonight to put anything on charger.
Yeah.
Lost Vape Orion Q Ultra with the RBA head and black currant Skittles juice in it. 6 milligram 65-35. The Vaporesso PM80 with the last little bit of that Cadbury from Smoothie. Unicorn sitting on top of the 1.5 Dreamer with Melon Medley in it. That with some regular blackcurrant Skittles, Profile Unity on top of the Asmodus Lustro, and that guy still. Same setup as it's been pretty much since I pulled it out of the box. That's all I'm running tonight.
Recurve. With Taft out from Fuggin.
Fuggin should sponsor your ass.
A BBD. That's all, folks.
Damn. We need Aaron. Buffets were way too short.
He said, I'll be on, just got home not too long ago, letting my dog out, and I'll be right on.
Oh, here we go. He's walking his dog again. Walking the dog.
What's up, Trey?
What's going on, Trey?
Man, be glad you're not here right now.
Why is that?
Well, he's in fucking Japan.
Dude, they're having riots and shit break out in England and all over the world now. Yeah, it was on. I was watching Fox News at like 6 or 7, and yeah, they're having like riots and protests and shit at the U.S. embassies all over the world.
Hey, Aaron said, hey, what's happening, Captain? And then Trey said, yeah, what's with these riots? It's Black Lives Matter thing. What? Yeah, 3 cops basically killed a black guy by kneeling on his neck, and everything else that that happens to black people or stereotyped people.
Well, and
control.
A lot of it now is they're pissed because they're only throwing third-degree murder at the cop. He stood on he had his knee on the guy's neck for almost 9 minutes, like 8 minutes and 50 seconds or some shit. And they're throwing third degree, which is involuntary manslaughter, pretty much. He should be getting more than 25 years. 256? Where'd you go?
Sorry.
But they're also, they should be charging all the cops that were standing there with something. You know, accessory to murder or...
Yeah, at least.
Because they were standing there while the dude was begging for that he couldn't breathe. So...
Well, I mean, it's not just the one isolated incident either. It's the guy in Georgia, the guy in New York. I mean, everybody. I mean, it's everywhere all the damn time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you heard...
some places are worse than others, don't get me wrong.
Two Atlanta PD officers got fired. One got fired last night, I know. I think two of them got fired last night. Because two college students were walking home, weren't even involved in the protest, and the cop thought he had a gun, so he tased him.
Yeah.
Dude didn't have a gun or nothing on him. They were walking home.
Dude, I was watching the fucking live stream, and the guy running around with an AK-47 with a bear head on him.
Oh, you talking about the dude with the damn AR-15 that he got caught with? They got 2 or 3 stolen guns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they had caught a cop car on fire or some shit.
Yeah.
And the dude stole the rifle out of the back of the cop car and was running around with it.
Did you hear about that? The dude running around with the bear head? That rifle was stolen out of the back of a cop car.
Yeah, they caught the cop car on fire.
Yeah, it was one of the cop cars that was on fire right behind them. Yeah. Yeah.
They were stealing shit out of the cop car.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm with Trey. I'm totally fine with protesting, peaceful protesting, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll support all that, but the looting and the destruction is ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw where there was a retired black fireman in Minneapolis or whatever that had just finished building a bar, sunk all of his retirement, was getting ready to open. He had to delay his grand opening because of the COVID shit.
Yeah.
Well, then the looters tore his bar up.
Well.
And he hadn't been open yet, you know.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
The good thing is you got a lot of people, like I think that happened Friday night with the firemen, and by Saturday afternoon they had already raised like $800,000 in GoFundMe to help rebuild his bar.
What's up, Hannah?
What up? What up? But yeah, there's a bunch of bullshit going on. I mean,
and I mean, like, that's the thing is there are successful peaceful protests.
Mm-hmm.
And looters come in and just fuck everything up. And
well, I mean, dude, that's like I was telling you about Little Rock last night.
Yeah.
They had protesting all day at the state capitol. Peaceful, no problems, no nothing going on. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock last night, they threw a brick through a cop car windshield and started shooting fireworks at the cops.
Yeah.
Well, the SWAT team was already on standby. They came out and started spraying mace and tear gas grenades and rubber bullets and dispersed that shit in about an hour. It was done and over with, and they handled it like it should have been handled. They went in wide open and didn't hold back. They tried
Right now.
They tried to move to the outlet malls in Little Rock, and the SWAT team followed them in the damn command truck. I thought your mic was messing up for a second. It was you hitting mute and unmute.
Yeah, no, I was talking to Amanda. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the little small businesses.
Well, and I think if I was a small business owner, in all honesty, I think I'd be firing back at this point. I mean, that's just me. You ain't gonna destroy what I've worked the last 20 years or whatever to build because you want to be retarded. And a lot of states have stand your ground laws, you know.
Well, they were breaking in, being aggressive. I felt threatened for my life.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand.
We're headed to another civil war is what it's going to end up being, I think.
Let's hope not. 2020 can't get any worse.
Don't say that.
Well, I mean, the way this year's been going, it'd be the perfect year. I mean, really, just it'd continue the shitstorm that we've had going.
Right.
So,
I read something that said some guy unearthed a cave that hadn't been opened in like several hundred years, and there was X amount of new animals that we had never seen in the cave, and somebody was like, "Shut that shit! We can't."
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Shut that shit. We'll figure it out another year.
Yep. This ain't the time for that.
No.
Because if it's gonna go wrong this year, or if it can go wrong, it's going to.
Fucking Murphy's Law.
Yeah. You start pulling out 20 different species of animals that we've never even heard of. Something's gonna go batshit nuts.
I mean, this is like level 5 of Jumanji here.
Right. You ain't wrong. Definitely not wrong. Yeah, this shit's. I'm ready to like roll over and wake and sleep till it's 2021.
I'm ready to like go to sleep until this year's over with.
That's what I'm saying. Wake me up when it's a different year and shit's a little better.
Wake me up when December ends. Like, I just want to edit the Green Day song to December.
Trey said, shut that fuck, cover it in concrete.
Oh, I'm missing chat. Shit. I was in fucking top chat again.
Uh-oh. Fucking top chat.
Yeah, you would think I would check that, but I never do.
You'd think you'd know by now.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this year's Trey said, good job, Big Daddy.
That's what he's always called me for years now.
Was it your phone dinging?
Yeah. Mr. Aaron.
Hey, Ron.
He says, invite me, motherfuckers.
So we should blow him up, is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Start inviting the shit out of him?
No, he just said bring me in, so I just brought him in.
That's what I'm saying, like, so I should invite him now, and then you invite him again, and we'll just start blowing his shit up.
I'm waiting on Duddy to message me. He said he was gonna. Y'all want to take bets on if Duddy shows up or not?
I'm playing with the damn billboards.
Trey said invite the shit out of him. Blow him up like Hiroshima. Man, I bet that's a terrible joke where you're at. That's Trey. He's an insensitive prick. Always has been. And apparently always will be.
Know quite a few of those.
You're one of them.
Yeah. Hey, man, back home, if you weren't, man, you got run over. Survival of the fittest.
No, I'm on live chat. Am I missing comments?
No. There ain't been no new one since he said, "Boy, like Hiroshima."
Now he's blowing me kisses.
Man, that shit. That little bit of time it takes me to pop the thing open to invite somebody, that screen catches up. It's about 10 seconds behind, too.
That's not too bad.
No. I can tell whenever I change the little scrolling text.
What'd you change it to?
Well, no, I just switched them. I switched which one was on. I'm going back and forth with them.
Yeah, I got you.
Because if you got both of them going, it does look a little too much CNN. So you gotta kill one and bring the other one on.
What's up, Kimberly? Did you guys post anything on World Vape Day? I think I missed World Vape Day.
Yeah, I didn't post anything anywhere. Like Facebook, Instagram. I completely forgot that it was National Vape Day until like 12:30 at night the next day. And then I was like, oh shit. But I didn't feel too bad because Bogan posted. He goes, well, it's still the 31st it's still the 31st in America. So happy Vape Day. He completely missed it in Australia.
What's happening?
It's Aaron.
Mr. Aaron.
Yeah, that's me. I got so many apps running at one time right now. I was live, pulled up Zoom, had a Windows Zoom going, and I was messaging these guys to try and invite me back because it came through my phone. I had to shut my phone off and join through the laptop.
Yeah.
It keeps going phone.
Look at that, Aaron.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking love this damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't get into it that much. I'm like a wide open airflow guy.
Now is the time for our topic, I guess, because I'm closed off, you're medium wide open, and Aaron is full ass wide open.
Yeah, like wide open.
What? Airflow, guys. Amanda said, really? That sounds dirty as hell. She said, are y'all talking about assholes or something? Oh, we're not, and we don't need to. But it was funny.
He's like, oh, but I really did.
For comedic sake, yes, I did.
Stop it.
Sorry, I was playing with the layout.
Focus, Caleb, focus. If you can't focus on the one thing at a time.
Well, I'm doing. I was moving everything, kinda. The whole screen got moved around. Aaron come in and moved my shit around.
Yeah, I see. I don't like that. I'm used to having like 4 or 5 people, and it's like a box. Now it's just like 2 on top, 1 on the bottom.
Oh damn!
Welcome to the Thunderdome. Oh, I gotta clean the Bonzo later.
That is funny. Trey and 2 doormats. One outside says "Welcome to the shit show." The inside one says "Oh shit, not you again."
Nice.
But shit, what's everybody been doing the last 2 weeks? Missed last week. Had shit going on with that house out there. Is trying to get situated, and I'm still pissing with it out there. So,
Man, not much here. I mean, I've just been kind of chilling. I made 17 shirts the other day for my dad. I've got 11 more to make. I've got a couple of projects going on right now. Talking to a couple people about some t-shirts and stuff like that. Just waiting on shit to come on in. So we got shit to do.
Pretty much same shit here this week too. Like, still rearranging the whole damn house.
Did you ever get done with y'all's yard sales?
Not really. The first one kind of like we didn't really do enough to warrant dragging everything out and setting everything up and shit. So I got a bunch of shit posted on Facebook right now and Marketplace, and I got more shit to add to Marketplace actually.
Yeah, I saw you had like an inversion table.
Yeah, it's already going. It moved like within a week of being posted. So like 3 weeks ago. Right now I've got like 4 different bedding sets, like comforters and shit, and then some knickknacks, some collectible shit like that. But we're trying to
Hondas?
What?
I said you're selling your Hondas?
No.
that's the only thing that wasn't in that garage sale.
Pretty much that and my gun shit. The gun's definitely going anywhere with all the shit going on.
Yeah. Too much riding right now.
I did see if I could piss my neighbors off yesterday. I went out target practicing in my backyard.
First, you had the COVID-19, so everybody starts stocking up on guns and ammo. Thought somebody was going to kick our door in for some food. Now you got a whole bunch of craziness going on.
Yep.
Now, how is it where you are?
There ain't no riding going on down this way that I know of. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I'm in such a small town that nothing's going on here.
well, I guess they're riding down Pittsburgh, but that's still 2 hours away from me. I mean, hey, listen, I get what they're trying to do, but I don't. Like, it was wrong for what that cop did. All 3 of them that was standing there in that camera, but burning police stations down, and kicking people's doors in for stores and shit like that. That's not going to get you anywhere. You need to go to that court hearing, because I'm sure there's a court hearing where all 3 of them cops are probably going to stand trial, and they need to like publicly announce the shit was wrong. You know what I mean? It's wrong.
Well, I think they need to change. They need to prosecute all three of the cops.
Yeah, exactly.
And the one that actually did it doesn't need to be going for third degree murder. He needs to be going for first degree murder.
He needs to be
Because
going for life, maybe
yeah,
even the chair. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. Well, the third degree murder that they're throwing at him right now in Minnesota is 25 is a 25-year max. So they're being soft on him because he's a damn cop.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. You're a cop; they're going to be soft on you. I mean, 25 years you're going to spend your life in there anyways. But that was me.
Dude,
that was
25 years.
Girlfriend sitting back here on the bed that killed some black guy. Rather he was black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever. You know what I mean? We're gonna go right to death row. We might get a lethal injection or something.
Well, Minnesota, like I said, it's 25-year max. But damn, I lost my train of thought. Like,
Well, hold on. Regain your train of thought while I say this. I mean, like, look, over the last 7 years, I have been pulled over twice that they didn't pull me out of my fucking car or truck and search my ass. Me.
And you're white.
I'm white. Happens no matter who you are. I mean, you know, you get somebody like, I mean, I'm not saying anything about the person, but you get somebody like Duddy.
yeah.
Or Seth looking the way they do. Now, they're great people. We all know those guys. They're perfectly fine people, but they look a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you've got to get out of. That's what the whole movement is about.
Stereotyping.
It's fucking with people who look a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It has nothing to do with black, white, Mexican.
Like for say, like me, they might pull me out of the car and search me. They're not going to slam me down on the ground or anything like they would because, you know, I ain't got tattoos all over my face and my body and, you know, stuff like that or the way I look. I get what you're saying there, but I don't know. It's just the whole point in fact that it's like you said, stereotype and like racism, and I feel like there's a lot of that going on in the police force. You know what I mean? Like,
well, and 20 or 30 years ago, you're tattooed where you had more people getting arrested for violent crimes or robbery or whatever that were tatted up, and that's how those stereotypes began. But they've got to adjust with evolution. I mean,
Absolutely.
the stereotypes probably originally started off for a reason. You know, they're just not valid in today's time. I mean, two cops just got arrested fired last night in Atlanta because of tasing a black couple that was college students in downtown Atlanta at University of Georgia or Georgia Tech or whichever one that is right there.
Tech's right there in downtown.
But just because they were walking home, the cop said, "Oh, well, I thought he had a gun," and tased his ass, and they pepper sprayed her. Now they weren't even involved in the protest.
yeah, I seen that. I seen that where they my was just showing me. She said that they was sitting in the car past curfew,
Yeah.
and they busted the windows out of the car, threw tear gas in the car, and tased the dude that was sitting in the driver's seat.
Yep.
And guess what? He was, you know, I don't want to be racist and say black, but he's biracial. You know what I mean? I guess that's a better term for it.
Yeah. And both of them got terminated.
Well,
for what was it called?
Police brutality, probably.
No, it was overuse of force, pretty much.
Yeah.
I forgot what the actual term for it is, but when they're using more force than they should have, and they shouldn't have busted the windows out and gone straight to that. They probably could have knocked on the dude's window and he would open the damn window.
Yeah.
You know, the situation could have been handled a lot differently. And on that note, I think a lot of the cities are not handling it hard enough. You know, I watched a buddy of mine live stream on Facebook last night in Little Rock. Dude, from the time that protest went from a protest to a riot, Little Rock PD had their reserves and their regular SWAT team in full force. Full riot gear. And they had the National Guard locked and loaded. And they started tossing tear gas grenades and shooting rubber bullets immediately. They didn't wait. And guess what? That shit dispersed. Yeah, Trey just said, well, at this time, can you blame these police? They're all probably scared shitless. No shit.
Well, they brought that shit upon herself. When it ain't.
I was about to say, they didn't. You had a bad egg in the basket that ruined it for all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I watched this Facebook clip earlier. I think it was like a riot team and the sheriff, got out of their car and they was talking on a loudspeaker. Like one of those fucking cone things.
Yeah.
He goes, basically like, I forget how it went. It was like a 2-minute video. But anyway, he was like, I don't want you he goes, I want to turn this into a parade, not a protest. He said something about like, basically, we get what happened was wrong. We ain't here to do that shit. He said, we're here to serve and protect is what we're here for. And he said, I want to turn this protest into a parade. And they all started like cheering like, yeah, let's walk. He goes, come on, let's walk then. And they all started walking down the street with this cop.
Yeah, I mean, it's all crazy right now.
Oh, no, I hope that shit don't go on around here. We ain't got enough fucking cops around here to deal with it. I mean, they can't send nobody from Pittsburgh down here because they're all dealing with that shit back there.
Yep.
They already locked our shit up at Walmart.
Dude, I hadn't heard of anything. John, have you heard of anything like up in North Alabama? Like Montgomery or?
There were rumors of a riot looting event tonight in like Hoover and stuff like that, but it hadn't happened as far as I know.
Like I figured Mobile, just being the way Mobile is.
I heard they were talking about something in Mobile, but I hadn't heard anything from it. I don't think it happened here.
I know Pensacola, the graffiti bridge, they painted a big thing.
Do you realize we only got like... Here, I'm going to mute myself. I don't want to keep interrupting you guys here. To the lady and shit.
But yeah, I haven't heard anything, but...
I haven't either. I mean, that one in Little Rock last night's the only thing I've heard the whole weekend from Arkansas. Memphis, as far as I know, hadn't had anything happen yet.
Well, I mean, there was some shit in Atlanta last night.
Oh, yeah. Well, Atlanta's been a shitstorm anyway. They always are. If there's something for them to get involved in, they're going to. They just want to be the next Martin Luther King into 2020.
But that was peaceful.
Yeah, that was peaceful until somebody shot him.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that was a whole different approach to the issue.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting at. I feel like these people that's riding should be taking this from like a whole nother approach. All they're doing, like, Like, cities and states just started opening back up. Well, guess what? Because of this shit, they're all getting locked back down now. Every single one of them.
Well, and dude, the cases of COVID-19 had already started to climb back up again, just from the partial openings.
Well, yeah, because all these gatherings and shit. Like the governors
Hmm.
even said, like, still, like we're going to
Social
the other
distance.
phase. Still keep the gatherings down. And you see all these people like before, even when this shit was going on, you still seen people going in Walmart, uh, with no mask on. But I walked in there today. I was in there 3 different times to get shit for over at this house here. All right. The 3 times that I was in there, I probably seen 40, 50 people. I was only in there for a half hour. Probably good 40, 50 people walking in and out of there with no mask. They was the whole family still. There was gatherings, talking, socializing, and they still tell you to practice social distancing.
Hmm.
You see down there at the beach, it's hot weather. All these people gathered around the beach having a good old time and shit. We got this pandemic still going on.
Yep.
Like I went down to the pizza shop last night and got a pizza. And this dude, I don't know, he was an older gentleman. I don't know if he was drunk maybe or trying to be funny or what. But he's like, ha ha ha, what's your doctor? Like, we look like a bunch of doctors, ha ha ha. And I like kind of giggled at him, like, yeah, ha ha, yeah, I know. And in my mind, I didn't look like a doctor because I had a bandana over my face. I looked like a gangster trying to rob the pizza joint. You know what I mean? But anyways, I kind of like laughed it off, like, ha ha ha. And he goes, hey, buddy, pull your mask down. He goes, I want to see your face. And I'm like, that's kind of creepy. I'm thinking, like, why do you want to see my face so bad?
I thought you was cute, man.
But he's like, yeah, he pulled his mask down off his face and he like started trying to pull my mask down. I'm like, whoa, man. I'm like, I do this to protect my family, the people in my household. I don't particularly like doing it, but I got people I'm living around that's 80 plus years old. My grandma's 80, my pap's 81. My girlfriend, she's got health problems. I'm doing this to protect the people I live around. It's not like I particularly like to do it. It's not that I'm scared of it,
Right.
Yeah,
but
like I'm a sociable person. I'll meet anybody and walk up to you and shake your hand.
yeah,
And it's just it's can't right now, I mean, it's just not what we're doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like as much as I can to prevent, you know, anything from spreading, so we can get this shit open back up, go back to our everyday life, and everybody's like, preventing that from happening because they want to gather. They want to gather. Like I get you want to go with your family, have a little family gathering. Like usually, like Memorial Day. So what we'll do, we'll have half the family down here and have burgers on the grill and shit. You know how many people we had over here? Total like maybe 6 people. That's probably, 4 too many, but we didn't bring the whole family down here.
Yeah.
We haven't had any more than like 5 people in the house at any time since all this started. Now it'll be different on the 13th because I think we've got some family coming from Jacksonville, Florida, from Arkansas, and from Atlanta. But it's still going to be like 20, 30 people. And most people will probably still be wearing masks.
Yeah. But like, yeah, I come home at night from the pizza shop and I'm like, that guy right there is the whole reason this shit's gonna like reoccur. It's just gonna keep reoccurring as long as we got people like him.
Yep. Yeah, people are being fucking idiots, man. They're not. I mean, especially like you have several older people that are more prone for the damage to be worse. My mom's 70 years old. Not in good health. I ain't taking no damn chances.
Yeah.
Shit just ain't happening. Not today, Satan.
And that's why I haven't gone back to work.
Hell, they called me like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago. Said like June 1st. They're going to try and get everybody back to work. Maybe the first week in June. I ain't heard a fucking thing from nobody since that. And I was just talking because both of my uncles work out there where I'm at. And I asked him, I'm like, hey, is there really anything going on out there yet? And he's like, nah, not really. It's still the same old, ain't really much going on. I'm like, no, it's looking pretty scary. I'm thinking about like, man, am I really gonna have to go and look for another job? You know what I mean? And I heard that they're supposed to be going to a green phase around here because our cases ain't jumped up that high to where we're not going to go to the green phase. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping when this green phase takes effect, the businesses start rolling and I get back to work.
I just said smokers are more susceptible to COVID-19. They are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a lung disease, and when your lungs are already fucked up from
Yeah,
cigarettes,
smokers are more susceptible to get pneumonia or any kind of respiratory illness.
exactly.
Man, look at this pretty thing. Fucking love this thing, man. I ain't put it down since I started vaping on it.
That is amazing.
I think it's pretty.
I like the brass on top of that, though.
Well, it's brass on the bottom too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. It's not focusing. That button, man. I gotta get something to keep that button polished because Caleb, you know how I am on brass, man.
Yeah, it's like have that right there is driving me nuts, and that ain't even that bad.
Like, is what I really like about this. I can chain vape on this and like nothing get really hot on it. Like I'm running a 0.7 or 0.7, 0.8 build on this, and I can vape on it repeatedly and it not get warm. And this is the first time that I've seen people, well, a company, I don't know if you can see it or not. They put six holes along the side here.
Mm-hmm.
They got two on the top underneath the for your RDA and shit. They got two on the top up top there. I like it. It feels nice on the hand. I think this is what I needed to turn me into a mech lover.
You said something about keeping the damn button clean.
You just cut all out 256.
Trey said I like the color transition, real nice.
Yeah.
You said something about keeping the damn button clean. Now I'm taking the damn Dreamer apart to clean the button on it because I showed it and I was like, oh god, that's dirty.
Caleb, did I join you in that group, the Murder Mods Company group?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it. The one dude, Charles, he was just posting earlier. It's a cotton candy colored mech tube. That thing is gorgeous, man.
Hell yeah. Cotton candy always looks good.
It's like a cotton candy blue with like purple swirls going through it.
Yeah.
Some pretty shit right there, boy.
Man, who was it used to do that color on their mods? TVL?
No.
Was it
Cotton candy, yeah.
Yeah, TVL used to do that shit on all their shit.
For a minute too, didn't they?
Huh?
Rig did it too on like the Back to Basics.
Purge was the Back to Basics.
Right.
I know.
See, and when I ordered this thing, I don't know why I was thinking it was a 30, like it could drive a 30 millimeter because it's only a 25. But that's why I ordered that Asgard 30 millimeter. And I'm like, when I got it, I'm like, ah, shit. You know what? I got something perfect for it. I'm going to throw the goon on top of it.
The rabbit.
I like our blue, man. I do.
I do too. It had a blue tip on it, and my wife's tip actually broke, so I took this old black one, put it on there, and that don't look bad. I mean, that
No.
blue is just a really pretty color.
You see that drip tip on there?
Yeah.
I had actually took the drip tip off the Goon because it's like a solid black drip tip, and I think it was a Dead Rabbit. It was the Dead Rabbit tank, the RTA
Yeah.
version of the Dead Rabbit. It come with that drip tip on it. I'm like, man, that's gonna look.
I mean, look at how that looks. I mean, that's murdered out.
Yeah, black on black.
Black on black on black.
Back to the racism. Stop racist, guys.
Man, I had an ex-boss that we did like custom hot rods and rat rods and shit. And his motto was, "I'll paint it any color you want as long as it's black." I mean, we chop topped a Volkswagen Beetle, an old one, cut the roof off of it with a damn rip saw, and made chrome spikes to stick out of the hood, so the car had a mohawk pretty much going down the hood and down the back. And we painted it flat black. Did the same thing with almost every car that we ended up doing. It was flat black.
Why am I not seeing none of these fucking
Hi.
comments here?
Hi.
Nobody's commented in a while.
Hi.
There you go.
Aaron.
Oh yeah. See, I can't get mine to focus for shit. My camera won't focus for anything.
Well, now that I spent 10 minutes of the show cleaning just cleaning the damn button on it, because that's the only thing I really got to clean on the damn.
Clean the tip.
Do what?
You gotta get up here and clean the tip. What are you doing, man?
Just the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip, just the tip.
You know, like, plug it in, plug it in. Got the peanut gallery back here in the back.
Always.
She's saying she's back there giggling. I heard her say something about, yeah, that's what I tell you, just the tip.
Just the tip. What was that, man? That was on a movie. Oh, fucking, what was the movie with the hot dogs? The talking hot dog.
Oh, I know what you're...
Sausage
Party.
Yeah. When the female hot dog, the lady hot dog was saying, or the lady bun was saying just the tip.
Hey, you got a bunch of wieners up on a stand dancing and singing.
Oh God, I'm dripping juice.
That's also what she said. It's everywhere.
There's juice everywhere. Oh yeah. Wow.
So I switched RDAs mid live stream. For a minute, we're running the Dead Rabbit.
2?
Huh?
Is that the V2?
Yeah.
See, spin it around so I can see the airflow. See, that airflow on that's different from mine. Your airflow kind of like downward. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, the one I got, the V2 that...
Oh, Aaron froze. Let's mimic Aaron right now.
I can't see us doing something. I just heard him shut up mid.
Do you think we can hold this till he comes back? All right, I'm tired of
Yeah.
that. That's enough. There he goes, off to walk the dog.
He'll probably message one of us. Hey guys, let me back in.
My shit froze.
I just invited him back in.
I just now seen his message where when we invited him in earlier, he said it went to his damn phone. He's like, call me again.
Yeah, I got him.
Time remaining. Huh?
I just invited Duddy too. Ah, Duddy declined it.
Damn Duddy.
Damn it, Duddy.
I need to take my damn... Man, well, I've got the damn polish out and shit. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Oh, no, I dropped the spacer. No.
Mid live?
Huh?
You gonna shine it up mid live?
I dropped the tip.
Of course you did.
No, it's got that little donut spacer thing that goes...
Yeah. Man, this dead rabbit has loads of flavor, though. It really does. I mean...
I think I need to vape some of the damn juice off of this before I clean it. Or I could just put it upside down on a towel. That works too. No, like, you know how the unicorn, like, that's the copper unicorn?
Yeah.
So, the side right there is dirty.
Yeah.
And since I'm polishing copper anyway, I may as well polish that.
Might as well.
Yep, because I got Brasso for my Bonza. That'll get the drill later tonight. I'll put that bitch on the drill. Aaron messaged you or anything yet?
Nope, not yet. But he hadn't declined the meeting either, so...
Yeah. Ain't no telling.
No, ain't no telling.
This old lady may have threw something and knocked the computer off.
Yeah. But anyways, like, yeah, I mean, like, I understand that. I mean, like, I heard you say what all you had to say about this recurve, but I mean, like, I love the airflow. I think it's spot on and perfect. Like, I mean, that's just the difference in everybody's opinion. I mean,
well, yeah, and that's why they make 500 different RDAs.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
we all have different profiles.
I mean that's why they make so many different juices, so many different of everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, dude, that's like me and Aaron. I didn't really care for the goon all that much.
Yeah, and see, I used to love the goon when it first.
I mean, I like the goon. I don't like the build deck on the goon.
Yeah.
And when I got my first unicorn, the 26 millimeter, I told Aaron that the unicorn walks off and leaves the goon without even trying.
Yeah.
And Aaron's got the unicorn and the goon too, and he says he likes the goon better.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think it's got a lot to do with that brass. Like, I just didn't keep it clean, so now it's nasty and ready for the garbage can.
Well, and I ended up, I'm sitting here taking my damn, cleaning my base on my damn RDA on my unicorn, because it's copper. But I've got that pink anodized cap on it, so the cap doesn't ever get dirty. Goon. I've got the LP and the 1.5 goon.
The LP, I hate the LP.
The LP sucks a big bag of dicks.
It really does. Like I didn't review the LP for a reason.
I did, and I bashed the hell out of it.
I don't know how Goon can make such a great RDA and then make a shitty RDA.
Well, that one just gets way too fucking hot.
See, I didn't like the airflow on it either. Because of the fact the coils were like so compacted down next to the airflow, it didn't have as much as the big Goon did. And I didn't care for it for that reason too. I mean, I didn't like the build deck was just completely shit. You got to put your coils in, tighten them down, and then bend them down around the side of it.
But I've heard if you take the LP deck and the 1.5 or OG Goon cap, that it's the shit.
Well, that's a possibility. I mean, now she's all got that one copper line right there, and then boom, blind your ass.
All shiny again.
Yep. Now we're good. Now the copper cleaning supplies can go back in the drawer. I've gotten to where I do most of this shit over at the damn other desk because I've got my drill set up and I've got brighter lights over there. I just don't have a camera plug-in over there yet.
Get on it.
That's what I'm gonna run a USB cable underneath my chair mat.
Yeah.
Over to behind that desk for the mic and the camera. I just won't be able to see what's going on the screen.
Yeah.
But if I want to do like coil building or something like that, I'd be able to do it. Add more shit to be able to do. Get the power drill out and clean shit. Or start doing gun videos.
Start doing what?
Gun videos. YouTube loves the shit out of that.
And they love it less than they do what we're doing now, so.
I don't know, dude. Like, it kicked us out, and I immediately shut the. I went to the waiting screen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
We'll always come back, guys. We'll always come back, unless we have some technical difficulty.
See, now your audio is not that damn loud. What the fuck? I just had to turn your volume up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What about now? Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, that was in the red. For sure.
256. You're like a home repair guy and shit like that. What do you do? Do you just do everything or just plumbing work or what?
Everything.
Okay, so this house is like a really old house. And, like I said, it was my aunt's house, and she's been dead for a while, so it's been vacant and shit.
Yeah.
Well, today I went out there. It's really the first day that I really started digging into it. Like last couple of days, I've just been trying to because there's poison growing up around the house and shit, and I got to get up there on the roof and replace that roof in the back. Well, it's not completely dead yet, so I sprayed it again with this shit that I bought, and it seems like it's killing it. But anyways, so I go in there today, and I'm like, just for shits and giggles, I'm like, because I already knew it was an old house, and my aunt's daughter, when the papers and shit was all signed, she let me know like, hey, I'm letting you know this now. When he built this house, like back in the day, you used what you had, you know what I mean, and it's built however he built it and the way it is. So I'm like, oh, for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna, go in there because I wanted to hang drywall and shit, and it's paneling up in there. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pull this paneling, some of the paneling down, and see what's behind there to see what I got. So I start peeling this back, and it's probably from sitting there for so long, like it started peeling off anyway. So I just, peeled it back with my finger. My whole finger went through the wall, and I'm like, ah, shit. Are you telling me like he used cardboard for the side of the house or something? And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way in hell.
Sounds like
He used it for insulation, is what he did. When I started putting my finger through, because I'm like, started going like this some more. And as I did that, a hole opened up, and I could see, the wood that split from the outside to the inside wall. And I'm like, well, that's a plus. Anyways, I go down a little piece more, and I, pull some more paneling off. This dude got like empty bags. Like, I don't know if he had bought bags of insulation and ripped the insulation out of the bags and was like, oh shit, I got this room left, and I ain't got no more insulation. And he's just, you use the empty bags for insulation. I never seen this shit in my life. And
It's not common, but it wouldn't say it's impossible.
not only that, like, I wish I'd have known this sooner. Where did Caleb go?
He just dipped out for a second. What's up?
I see that. But anyways, she goes, and he used like bicycle tubes for drain pipes. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah. So I get down under the kitchen sink, and I'm like looking around, and it's actually, metal pipe. And it's not like copper or anything. I'm pretty sure that's what's running in the basement is copper piping. But I'm wondering where, like, if she's correct, I'm wondering where this, bicycle tubing's actually at. Like, wondering if it's actually in the basement drains or something, or where it's at, because I seen no bicycle inner tubes like she was saying.
Yeah.
And like the way this house is set up, like we was down in the basement looking for the water meter, couldn't find it. And we seen like the pipes running outside to where the water meter would have been hooked up at. We're like, well, where's the water meter at? So I asked her when she was down here the other day, she showed me. Well, it was like this, box type deal going on the outside. So today I went back under there and pried that box up. Don't mind the baby snake that's laying underneath it. I'm like, oh shit, I killed that thing. Anyways, the whole water meter is gone. So I'm wondering, like, when they had the water shut off, I'm wondering if they told them, like, hey, there ain't nobody gonna be living here, and they just pulled the meter. The water company just pulled the meter.
possibility.
Like whenever we started remodeling this house up here, like they did not know there was water to that building at all. Like the water company had no idea. So I mean, if it's an old house and it's been empty for a while, then you may have some really big issues with it. What's up, Subaru?
I'm hoping not. Like, people said you might get like water lines breaking and shit like that. But
Hold on, we got somebody knocking on the door.
you got your friendly neighbor. Oh my God, Caleb! See, handing him a pair of whitey tidies.
Ask me about my wiener.
Well, we know his wiener got ketchup all over and a little bit of mustard. Oh.
I told you it would happen eventually.
Fucking hot dog just came in my house, John. That's what's up.
Wiener walking around your kitchen. Uh-oh.
We might get the tea kettle rolling.
Oh, my head hurts so bad. Oh. Oh.
No tea kettle tonight?
Oh, my head hurts too damn bad for that.
The stove didn't fire up right tonight.
Who invented liquid soap and why?
Why not?
How do flies land on the ceiling? These are all questions from Cujo.
Yeah, I know. Unseal. Why does the host to 2020 wear glasses?
I guess because he can't fucking see.
What do you need this? Guys, I think she's looking for this right here.
What a dick.
Hey, I tried catching her before she went out the door. Yeah, but anyway, 256. I'm talking like his house probably been sitting vacant for like 5-6 years at least.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to get, a meter on there to where it has like a regulator so you can regulate the pressure on it and turn it down all the way, because when you get all that water flowing in the pipe at one time, it's going to cause too much pressure, and them pipes are probably going to burst anyways. So I'm figuring if I turn that water pressure all the way down, it's not going to burst like that.
And you said this is all copper piping?
I'm wanting to say I I haven't got too good of a look down there. I'm gonna take the generator out there and like try and get some lighting down there in the basement and shit. Like, everything's shut off right now, so there's no electric, no water, no heat, no nothing in that house right now.
Yeah, copper piping's gonna be a bitch, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta braise it and
Sweat it back in, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, people told me you have to use like torches and shit like that on them.
Little turbo torch and sweat it back in.
I don't know. I'm hoping I didn't get myself in a big mess, man.
You probably did.
Why did they put a box on a ship and call it cargo, and then take it off the ship and put it into a car and call it a shipment? Cujo's full of good questions tonight. I hope you can answer some of these, Cujo, because we ain't got a goddamn idea.
I don't know. I guess they put it on a cargo ship to transport it. Took it out of the cargo ship, put it on a plane on a in a car to ship it because they can't get a cargo can't get a cargo ship on land, right?
No.
Kind of like a guy farts in the woods and they hear it. Is he still wrong?
Munchies kicked in, guys.
Munchies kicked in.
Yeah. It's beef jerky time.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, me too. Fucking 8 in like fucking 7 hours.
John, you ain't made none of this jerky yet?
Huh?
I said you haven't made any yet?
No.
Telling you, man. Air fryer. Shit's easy as hell.
I mean, I will eventually.
I don't know that I'll ever go back and pay $6 for a little bag of jerky at Walmart again.
No, I mean, I just don't buy jerky.
Jerky's like my favorite snack. That and chips and salsa.
Popcorn is my favorite snack.
I like popcorn too. It's just not as daily.
Yeah.
Popcorn's high in sodium.
Yeah.
Fuck.
A dog can only run halfway into the forest because after that he's running out of the forest. I think Messi has broken into Cujo's YouTube account.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Because this is some shit she would post.
That or Gus got a hold of her weed dealer.
Yeah. Either way.
He got that make you think weird shit weed.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Ron White joke. I didn't know whether to never smoke that weed or buy more.
The answer is always buy more.
I was wondering why he knocked on the door instead of knocking on the window.
See if Duddy comes in. It's 11:30, 11:20 his time, so. He hadn't declined it yet.
Y'all think of, or is he going to try and knock me down tonight?
I have no clue. Not a clue. Damn, that was loud. Fucking bag.
My doctor told me I'm not allowed to eat food anymore. So what are you supposed to eat? Vegetables?
That's still food.
Well, I mean, I can see him being like, it's not real food.
Vegetables isn't real food. Damn rabbit food.
No meat, no cheese, no bread, no rice, no pasta. So yeah, you can eat rabbit food.
Yeah, you can have that. Good luck with that. Have fun being miserable.
I would not be able to survive because
No,
that's all I eat.
same here.
Pasta, pizza,
Meat and taters.
bread with sandwiches.
I've been using those flaxseed wraps lately. Those are actually really good.
Matter of fact, I got some rice out in the refrigerator. Yeah, boy.
I got a half a pizza sitting on the stove. That's some kind of carnivore pizza.
I
Got
was doing fine until I was abducted by a UFO with Elvis driving it. Had a big old Cadillac steering wheel.
yeah, I think Cujo's maybe gone off his rocker.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you. Hell, let's send Cujo an invite.
Where's Abby tonight? Abby hadn't been in here tonight. I just thought about that.
I'm telling you that she's in Cujo's account.
Oh, it stinks in the bathroom. Your dad got cigarettes in the freaking trash can.
Oh, jeez.
Who put cigarettes in the trash can?
My dad.
I'm telling him to stop that shit.
Yeah, I tried getting him to actually stop smoking and vaping, but he said I'm not allowed to smoke my vape inside, so I'm just going to continue smoking cigarettes. I said, nah, man. See, my sister, she's a diabetic, along with my stepdad. But anyways, I don't know what made her do this, but anyways, she I guess checked his blood sugar this morning, and it was like down to 78 or something like that, which is I think really low, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Which I hope he's not going to starting to get like a diabetic.
No, it's because you don't feed it.
Yeah, not eating would cause low blood sugar like that.
Well, a lot of the times he'll get off work and shit, and he won't even he'll just continue working around the house, he'll be doing something like working on a vehicle, or working around his house, or something stupid, and he won't go home and eat. Like he won't even eat nothing here. Like if we're cooking dinner and shit,
Yeah.
we're like, yo, man, why don't you eat? And he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, man, you need to eat some. And like he got to the point where I guess his wife ain't even saving him dinner and shit. She's just like not making him anything. And I'm like, why would she do that? Like she should at least be trying to save you something. Like when you get home, like, hey, honey, you want to warm this up or something?
Yeah, I tried to invite Cujo into the room last week and it stuck in a gerbil spinning room.
I know, that's what made me crack up a second ago.
I don't know what happened to him.
The game lost in the damn space between here and there.
I was doing just fine until I was abducted by a UFO with elves driving, and it had a big old Cadillac steering wheel. Huh, that's interesting.
Nah, it's the ones below that are funny.
That's why we invited him to see if he
Don't let John invite you. He stuck me in a room last week with.
I did send him an invite though. Not this time, John.
He says he didn't like the gerbil. He was trying to nibble his nuts.
Huh?
It was better than the giant rat nuts we had on here a couple weeks ago.
With big rat nuts.
That rat had an impressive set of nuts on him. I mean, they were like 20% of his body. Damn rat reminded me of damn Balzac off of Van Wilder. Damn English bulldog.
It stinks in here.
I don't know.
It smells like raw feet in here.
My head is killing me.
She said it smells like raw feet in here.
She's coming up with some jokes tonight. She's got a disgusted look on her face. I don't know.
Next to you.
I don't smell nothing, but my fucking nose is probably so clogged with like dirt and insulation. I just ain't smelling it.
Would you sit her next to you and she can be on the show with you?
Show me?
Don't show me.
Yeah, she doesn't even hardly get on camera when you're not on YouTube.
That's all right. She doesn't know we're on YouTube, so she'll be all right. No.
Well, she does now.
Well, it depends on if she was paying attention or if she's watching vampire or mermaid porn.
No, she's doing her little Animal Crossing porn now.
Ah. Okay, so I finally finished watching Tiger King.
Yeah.
That dude's batshit nuts. Like
you know this already?
Well, no, but I mean, dude, you watch that shit and you're like, holy shit, he got away with a lot of shit for a long time. I think they kind of threw the book at him hard on some of it, but I mean, he did hire someone to murder someone. So, and they had multiple collaborating stories saying that he hired someone to kill her.
But she wound up killing him, right?
No, he's still in prison.
I thought he got eaten by a tiger.
No. Okay, so the woman Carol Baskins like works with PETA and shit in South Florida. Everybody thinks she killed her first husband and fed him to the tigers. Because she runs a sanctuary.
Uh-huh.
Because he disappeared out of nowhere and hadn't been seen ever since. So everybody thinks that she killed her first husband and fed him to the tigers.
I got you.
I bet you they dissect that tiger, which is probably dead by now, but they'll probably find him.
A lot of those big animals like that, dude, their stomach acid's different than ours, and it actually, like, disintegrates bones and shit.
Did you ever hear about if you kill somebody, feed them to the pigs, then kill the pig and burn it?
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the wrong thing to be saying on YouTube, but yeah.
Gus said, I'm not falling for that again. Trying to think if I have Gus on here. I do not. But yeah, that show, dude. But he got his sentence reduced because he turned on like every other animal park owner and big cat owner and everybody that he's dealt with over the last 30 years.
Damn.
He turned everybody over to the feds. So now it's going to be a wait and see how many other parks and how many other people get arrested.
Yeah.
And it got his sentence dropped to like 25 years. Which federal prison you only do like 10%.
Yeah.
Or 8% or something. So he'll only do like 8 years, 6 years at the most.
I'm gonna have to watch this now. Seriously.
I didn't really get into it. I don't know.
It's interesting, like some of it's pretty stupid. I mean, the Joe Exotic dude's just, he's fucking out there.
Yeah.
He's a gay redneck. I mean, that says enough right there. Two opposite ends of the spectrum. But I swear this feels like it hits harder when the button's clean.
How is that possible?
It's not. Maybe the button just goes up easier.
I mean, it's like my truck runs better when it's clean.
Hey, does this make sense? My car runs better when it's filled up with a tank of gas. Like if it's like halfway, just runs like shit.
That could be an actual valid thing though, because you could have evap problems in the tank with the pressure tank.
Now, honestly, I think it does run like shit sometimes. Like, say if it's full, it seems like it goes better. But if it's like, I don't know, like
I said, you've got an emissions pump that pressurizes the tank and then pulls vacuum on the tank.
yeah.
And that could change. There is shit that, I mean, could be making a difference on that. Or you could, like John said, you could have trash in the tank. The shit settles down whenever it gets below half tank. Or the fuel pump could be getting hot.
Yeah.
Chevrolet is notorious for that.
Nissan.
Nissan wasn't as bad. They had a couple of them that were bad about that, though. Hadn't heard of any in a while. All of them had that problem whenever they first started putting fuel pumps in the tank. Chevy just never did fix it. It kept going until like mid-2000s with that same problem. Oh, there's a puppy.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing back here. Spinning around in circles by the way it looks.
Getting dizzy.
Really, my mommy.
No,
Yeah,
no.
wherever she went.
Unless she spun that blanket over.
The dog's like, I don't want the blanket right there, damn it.
Yeah.
Where the hell John go?
I don't know.
Me and him are both just pulling disappearing acts today. What is that?
You're on camera.
Oh,
Say hi, you two. Gloria don't mind it. She said, shit, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I don't care.
Gus, is that a cat in a box? What is that emoji? Looks like a cat in a box.
That's, or an owl. This dude's just commenting random shit now.
80%.
Is that 80% lean ground beef?
All right, we've got 8 minutes and 33 seconds left. Y'all want to wrap it up in this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be jumping off here anyways, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting about that time. It's 10:40, so.
Head just went to fucking killing me, and I don't know what it is.
Or what?
My head just started hurting.
If I look like that, my head would probably hurt too.
Yeah, thanks.
At least you don't look like Aaron.
Yeah.
It could always be worse.
We could look like Cujo, and that just nobody wants that.
True story.
I don't know. Cujo looks good for 140.
Holy snap.
Probably took his driving test on a dinosaur. I don't know, man. He was posting a cat in a box a minute ago.
But I'm like,
The hell was that?
No joke.
More protest shit.
Oh. Oh, we got something new going on?
No, it must. We got the news reporter back there. That's Channel 4 Adrenaline News.
No, because Holly is driving out of state by herself and I was making sure she's okay.
One of her friends is driving out of state by herself. I'm probably going to be doing that myself here probably in a couple weeks. Philadelphia's in another state. My brother
Going to Philly?
getting out of jail, so somebody's got to go and pick him up.
Hell yeah, he getting out, huh?
Yeah, he's supposed to be. His parole come stop by the house today or the other day. Said they're going to send the application in and everything looked good.
Hell yeah.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, man.
Right. How long's he been in?
About a year or something, I think. Which his sentence was like 2 to 3, but it's a state correctional facility, as we were just saying, state, or was that federal?
Federal's like 8% or states usually only like 15 to 20% of what you're actually sentenced to. So if you're sentenced 3 years, you'll do like 8 months or something, 9 months.
Show them my fish.
They don't want to see your fish. Oh my God, guys. Look at her fish. She gonna do a lot of cooking tonight, guys. Here, it's vaping too, guys. Check it out.
Does the vaping have its ass? Look like he's holding it. Oh, okay.
I was trying to lift the scale. Shut up, Caleb.
Yep, lift the scale.
I gotta do a lot of maneuvering. Jesus.
I bet they squirm a lot too. So you're trying to lift the scale while it's flapping, and yeah, it'd just be a pain in the ass.
Poor fishy.
You could be like Fousey and just pee in its mouth.
They piss in his mouth and throw him on a grill.
Have y'all ever heard that story?
Yeah.
We got to get Fousey on here telling that.
I'm not sure if I want to hear this. Did he literally piss in a fish's mouth?
It's funny. You got to hear it.
Yeah, it was one of Fousey's stories.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
One day we're going to have to get him on here and get him to tell that story.
He did that in like a confidential meeting. He's more than likely not going to tell that on YouTube.
He told it on a fucking podcast.
Yeah. They told it on
Dysfunctional Ginger's podcast.
yeah. I was trying to remember if it was Clouds and Coffee or if it was Dysfunctional, but yeah.
Well, that and Seth also told the White Superman story.
I'm mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fucking hilarious.
Alright, we're at 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright. Any closing from anybody?
Vape safe.
Everybody try to stay out of this bullshit that's going on in the bigger cities.
Please do.
Like always, look out for your neighbor, look out for your fellow man.
Don't let nobody kick your doors in.
Also, don't let a giant hot dog run through your house. It freaks out your wife.
Yeah,
And
ketchup and mustard all over his wiener.
Everybody stay safe, keep it cloudy.